that affordable housing is in short supply and prohibitively expensive for many residents in Crammy and Northumberland County more broadly, and that the Township of Crammy endorses the Municipality of Brighton's motion initiating an intermunicipal ad hoc committee on housing and homelessness, and that the Township of Crammy advised the County of Northumberland and all lower-tier Northumberland municipalities of their intent to join this intermunicipal ad hoc working group once convened, and that this resolution be circulated to all lower-tier County of Northumberland municipalities, as well as the County of Northumberland. Could I have a mover and a seconder, please?
Moved Hamilton.
Second Van Egmond.
This has come up at County Council last week. This is a resolution that began in Brighton. Councillor Jeff Wheeldon is proposing that there be a committee of lower tier, that is to say municipalities of Northumberland County, get together and talk about homelessness and addressing it. Then the push came to make it a committee of Northumberland County, somehow under the aegis of Northumberland County. And they asked that Northumberland County define the parameters of this ad hoc committee. So that was approved and whatever. And I guess the county is going to sort of gradually try to set out how this will work. Nobody seems to know how it will work. Please understand from my tone that I'm not nuts about this. I understand the need, but also at County Council, what was decided that each municipality, it was suggested, send one council rep and then name it an alternate, and only one person, one of the people could vote, as you were suggesting earlier. So there is so much going on right now. I can't understand, and forgive me for being what I may sound jaded. We've been through quite a bit at the county level with all this stuff, but I can see that there needs to be new voice and new input to this. So ignore my attitude and by all means jump in. It is a rabbit hole. And I'll see you in 2 years. But it's worth doing, I think. And it probably needs a new attitude. But it has no definition. And I think people are not quite understanding the breadth and scope. And so whoever goes on, please bring your best to it and your best understanding. It is complicated. It is a complicated challenge. So there you go. Deputy Mayor Arthur.
Just one thing I noted, I was watching the Town of Cobourg one last night, and they did bring forward 2 names with their motion. So if somebody's wanting to step up, we can add those names now, then we're one step ahead.
Through you, Madam Mayor, the only thing I wanted to add to this is that the one thing that concerns me in particular is that the resources at the lower level are pretty limited with respect to what contributions can be made. And sometimes the outcome of these types of scenarios is to create a grandiose ideas without much backbone. So anyhow, I just flag that as a concern of mine, particularly given the lack of definition to what this particular committee would be setting out to achieve. So certainly difficult and deserves everyone's attention, but important considerations.
Councillor Hamilton.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. So this committee would be made up of councils from all the different municipalities in Northumberland County. The terms of reference be defined county, and the role, or they're just kind of floating, trying to figure out which direction they're going. I don't know.
Because there wasn't, I mean, the Brighton resolution didn't present. It just said, let's do this. Let's have this committee on homelessness. But it wasn't defined. I mean, as you know, homelessness crosses a whole range of issues. So whether it's just numbers, or is it affordable housing? Is it drug addiction? Is it mental resources? Is it this, that, or the other thing? And then it was suggested that the county define it. Well, the county has all kinds of committee activity and sitting at round tables and so on, and social services is more than involved, as you can imagine. So to me, but I understand the, the frustration and the helplessness that individual municipalities can feel in the wake of this situation. So if that means better communication, so be it. So be it. Personally, again, I'm really tired of people yapping about policy and the right wording. And it goes on, and it's like, whose PhD is better? And I think, and what are you bringing to the table? Where is it? So again, I'm jaundiced. I grant you a little bit of burnout here. So if you want to, and again, I encourage you. I mean, everybody has their own strengths and spark and additions, and it should be opened up. I'm too jaundiced.
On that note, in this murky water, I'd be willing to let my name stand as someone to attend and at least find more information and see if there's any way that Crammy can contribute to such a group.
I have no doubt that Crammy can contribute. I mean, I know our strengths and what we bring to the table. I just don't want you burned out. Right. So Sherry wants to be a member. Anybody want to be the alternate?
I have too much reality
Yes.
in my bones.
Yeah. Yeah. Sandra will? Cool. Okay. Sherry and Sandra, it is. All in favor? Do I need a motion?
Hi, Arthur. Yeah.
Sandra was for.
I, Hamilton.
Hi, Scriver.
Van Egmond, aye.
Martin, I. Thank you. So we have other, Sandra, which ones did you have that you wanted to?
To me, on the September 22nd or the October 13th, it was the October to the, and to me on October 13th for the town over the catch and release, as well as the old building. And the other was the Freedom of Information. Oh, we have it now.
Mm. What's the illegal land use?
To have an enforcement update. It's supporting question in the town of Kellendon, and they're having a lot of problems with the a lot of the fill coming in, et cetera, that there's an enforcement, and it's allowing us as a municipality to have our strength. So it was something that I think we should be supporting, because we are getting closer and closer of everything moving to the east from the city and wherever else. If they're trying to sneak in, we're able to then make some quick reactions.
So you're asking for the resolution to be supported? Okay. So resolution 2E. Or do you want to bring that forward as a resolution for the next committee of the whole so that everybody knows what we're talking about? Is that okay? Can you wait? Okay. And the FIPA MIFPA was that's the freedom of information and to ask for more teeth so that we're not paying through the nose for all these inquiries and so on, and cost will be recovered. We're asking to support that too. Joel and others, do you need more time for that one? You'd like to consider more? It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So that too, we will pull those resolutions. And the Highway Traffic Act 2B, that was supporting the use of speed radar. And personally, this is to me, yes, it is a money grab. And I'd love to set these up in these neighborhoods where people are always on the phone complaining about the speeders and what are you doing and blah, blah, blah. I mean, and if we can make it a cost recovery, because it is the one thing that does work, that slows it down, not just temporarily. It's the one thing that'll slow the traffic down and the speed. And I think, why should the rest of the taxpayers in the municipality cover for costs of things? And then, I mean, if you're guilty of speeding, you're guilty of speeding. Why shouldn't you pay? You can't argue with that. So anyway, yabbity yabbity. But we can bring that forward. And then the catch and release support for that one in terms of enforcing, getting some police action. Okay, so that'll come forward to the next committee of the whole, those four. And then we're at 14, be it resolved that council receive the Northumberland County updates, items 14A through 14C. Could I have a mover and a seconder, please?
Move Scriver.
Move Van Eggen, second Van Eggen.
All in favor?
Hi, Arthur.
I, Hamilton.
Aye, Scriver.
Van Eggen, aye.
Martin, aye. The resolution is carried. Open forum, members of the public have 3 minutes to ask general questions. Please state your name and address for the records. You may speak only once. Open forum is available to any attendee and must be directed through the chair. Have we any questions from the public? Mr. Ray Cobbing.
Ray Cobbing, Morganstone, Ontario. We had another accident in Morganstone a couple of weeks ago. Someone went through stop sign, hit a half-ton truck coming south. Truck was turned around, barely missing my car. Now, something has got to happen there. Either an orange light and a red light, flashing lights put on the corner, and those speed that we were talking about, the radar traps. We need one at either end, not temporary, permanent ones. You've sent the police down and they have come. They stay for 10, 15, 20 minutes and go, and then it starts up again. Now, this is the third time I've asked. I tried to get some people to come down with me tonight to talk with me, but they were too busy. But a lot of the people, my neighbors, are just absolutely irate at the asses that come down through that stretch. That's all I have to say. I would like something to be done. I can't do it myself, and you guys must know someone who can do something. That's all I have to say.
I'll take it up, Ray. It's a county road.
Please.
County Road 25.
Someone do something, because
Yes.
someone's going to get killed. We have a daycare center across the road, little kiddies there. There's a senior citizen that sits on the stoop that doesn't want to get knocked off. And there's several people in the area that have little children. Not that we older people are not have a little bit of value.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, you can. Public Works, the next Public Works meeting is on Monday at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'll do whatever is,
I'll be in touch with you.
please.
Okay.
You've seen them go by.
Yeah.
You've seen them.
So I may ask you to come.
Please.
9 o'clock on Monday morning is the next Public
Please.
Works County Committee meeting in Coburg.
I sure will.
Okay, cool. I'll be in touch.
Thank you, folks, and you guys work so hard. Oh my gosh.
Start with the flattering.
Yeah.
It helps. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Ray. Are there any questions online? Margaret, any questions? Nope.
I have no questions, but I do want to thank you guys for this
Yeah,
bridge. Big thing for fun.
thank you.
And the promenade was-
Thank you. We have Margaret Taylor is in the audience and she's giving us thanks for the Barnes Road Bridge reopening and also the downtown revitalization, the promenade work. Not quite finished yet, but we're getting there. And you're volunteering on all kinds of committees. Yes, not only here, by the way, it's in other areas as well. Okay. Thank you. Now I've already lost. Confirming bylaw, be it resolved that council approve bylaw 2023-55, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the corporation of the Township of Cranby Council meeting held on October 24th, 2023, be read a first, second, and third time, finally passed, signed by the mayor and clerk, sealed and entered into the bylaw book. Could I have a mover and a seconder, please?
Move Van Egmond.
Second Scriver.
All in favor?
Hi, Arthur.
I Hamilton.
I Scriver.
Van Egmond, I.
Martin, aye. Resolution is approved.
Motion to adjourn.
Second Scriver.
All in favor?
Hi, Arthur.
I Hamilton.
I Scriver.
Van Egmond, I.
Thank you all.